Hi, this is White Mage Serenia, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. In today's episode, we'll be trying to gather some clues on where to find Terra, and I also decided it'd be in my best interest to buy Locke a second full moon, and I'll tell you more about why on that in just a moment. The way I usually do it is with Locke. I have it where he can use the thief knife to steal as he attacks, and that he has the full moon for damage. And the way this works is during boss battles, I can have it to where I can switch to the more powerful weapons so that his melee attacks will do better on. Since you can just have him use the regular steal command as you might need. Swing by the relic shop and let's see what they have to offer. The Jewel Ring protects against Petrify. Barrier Ring casts shell when HP is low. Fairy Ring blocks against Poison and Dark. True Knight and the Mithril Gloves. Let's buy a couple of Mithril Gloves. The reason being is because I have some characters with relics that just aren't helping them out much. Or I did. So anyway, we'll save the Mithril Gloves for later when we actually feel we need them. So anyway, let's make our way to Figaro Castle now. Actually, before I do that, head up these stairs here and into the Elder's house. Don't open the door, then we're not playing Ding Dong Ditch here, Celeste. Alright. Get the elixir out of the clock and then just leave. Talk to him, see what he says. I am troubled. I want to avoid fighting, but... Well. Alright, let's make our way down this way and up and around, and now we're on our way to Figaro Castle. So I'll tell you what, since we've already been there before, I'll just meet you back there. So, I'll meet you back at Figaro Castle. I'll see you there. Okay, here we are. In case you forgot where it was, it's about in the middle of the desert, southwest of Narsh. So just enter the castle here. Now, instead of going all the way into the castle, here, let's just do this. So we can get it out of the way and don't have to come back here later. If you return to the castle with Sabin and your team, you get treated to a special scene here. This is like old times. I have to wander around for a while. So Sabin leaves off to wander around. So all we want to do, go in here, and then just go up here, and just rest. And you'll get to the scene. You can do this at any point in the game, now or later, but let's just go ahead and get it out of the way while we're on the subject. Castle hasn't changed much. Sits on the throne. And yet, it's all different. Mom and Dad are gone. Everyone's gone since that day. Tonight took a turn for the worst. No! You're wrong! This can't be! The king, he's matron... Sabin! Yeah, I know. My father, I don't believe this. Brother. So, they went and told you, did they? Edgar, here you are. Your father, he just uttered his last wish that Figaro be divided between you. This is nonsense! Everyone's saying that the Empire poisoned Dad, and the only thing on your minds is who's gonna be the next king? You're all pathetic. No one cared when Mom passed away either. That's not... You were as bad as any of them, Sabin. Empire of murderers, they won't get away with this. And Sabin runs off. Keep in mind, this was, I think, 3 years ago or something like that. I'm not 100% on that, but I know it's when they were younger, despite the sprites not changing. I'm out of here. I'm forsaking this war. Sick realm for my dignity and freedom. You said you were sick of it too, right? Freedom. What'll happen to this realm if we both leave? And what would Dad say? Sabin, let's settle this with a coin toss. If it's heads, you win. We'll choose whatever path we want without any regrets, okay? This is for Dad! And they flip the coin. And naturally it came up heads because Sabin won his freedom. And Edgar was watching from the curtains. It's been 10 years. The little shrimp's grown into a whopping lobster. Oh, it was 10 years ago. Wow, I guess my memory's a little off. Sabin, I often wondered if he'd be proud of me. Don't you ever doubt that. 10 years. Where has the time gone? Here's for a couple of them confused grown-ups. Here's to Dad. To Mom and Figaro. And they look each other as the screen fades to black. And then we wake up and Sabin's alongside of us. So now let's just press on with what we initially came here for. So you want to come down these stairs here at the main entrance? Talk to this guy and he'll take us to Coheligan. Ugh! And here we are at Coheligan. Figaro Castle, the submarine sand castle thing. Coheligan, next step, watch your step. Next stop, watch your step. Something like that. You can go to the jail down the right path there, but I don't want to. Alright, now, we want to head north here because there's a treasure we can get at this point in time that we can't get later on, so might as well get it now. Here we have a new enemy, the Red Fangs. If I recall, they're just pretty vanilla enemies. Yeah, they ain't got much HP. And Celeste leveled up. Yay! Alright, we're running a bit low on time, so I hope I can get to the area way up here. It's a little out of the way, but the treasure's kind of nice. Okay, there's something I wanted to go over in this fight here. First of all, let's have Lock attack, see if we can get him to do what I was talking about. Okay, yeah, the Thief's Knife didn't kick in. Alright, now, if you see how Celeste's runic is grayed out, it's because she doesn't have a sword. So you want to go into items, go into inventory, click on the flail, then come down here, and find her Regal Cutlass. Equip that, and you can use runic. But I don't want to do that, so just hit that. Also, a little trick I picked up from Suzuka-sama a while back, Suzaku-sama, is if you hit left, left, down, down, right, instead of doing the half circle back, usually, I didn't do it right, but usually you can get Sabin to do Fire Dance without actually doing the full motion. And that's how the Thief Knife works. It has a 50% chance of actually causing Locke to use Mug, or Capture, which comes in handy. He'll jump and attack the enemy, and steal at the same time, so it works out nicely. And again, it has like a 50% chance. So it comes in handy, as I said. So just keep on coming up here, and here's the house that I was referring to. I'm out of time, but hopefully I can make it to the treasure. Go in the house here. and we get a hero ring. So anyway, we're all out of time. This guy is the old man that talks about building a Colosseum, and we'll talk about that later. Anyway, this is White Mage Serenia signing off of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI, Episode 25. Be sure to check out Let's Play Legends of Legaia, Episode 4. That is, I just recently posted about maybe an hour ago. Anyways, I hope you've been enjoying these. Have a nice night, everyone, and take care.